Hello everyone, welcome back. Severed is here, coming back with part 3 of What If Deku was an Earthbender. Now, where we last left off, Bakugo has fucked up. After going and following Izuku around for a couple of weeks, he finally found out where he always training and who the fuck is his master. As he just gone after Izuku and gone into the cave where is the big mansion of Kaye. I forgot the name. Should I even say the time my memory sucks? Should I even say it? Kiyoshi. Yes, Kiyoshi. Just finding Kiyoshi training Izuku. In the end, he just come closer and challenged Izuku into a duel. Kiyoshi agreeing to that after Bakugo losing to Izuku so badly. Kiyoshi just cover him with rocks and start levitating him in the air and open a hole in the ceiling and just throw him out because Bakugo didn't want a rematch. And she think that her student time is much more important than playing with someone that can shoot explosion out of his hand. In the end, we continue. Now don't forget like, subscribe, and let's go. As Izuku, getting out of his mother house, carrying the book with him, as always, in his bag, and carrying an extra clothes, as he said, "Alright, Mom, see you around. I'm just gonna go train and come back later." "Alright, Izuku, just have fun, and don't hurt yourself, and don't crush any animals." "Of course, Mom, bye," as Izuku just leave the place, and after that, while he walking, he hear a sound from his left say, "Yo, Deku." "Oh, Bakugo, what do you want?" "I want a rematch, here and now." "Seriously? If you really want to go to the prison so much, you can't go to the police officers. They are right there. If you want really to go into the prison, I'm not gonna come with you to tell you jokes in the way." "What are you talking about, you asshole? Are you fucking with me?" "Yeah, I'm bored from you, Bakugo. I'm bored from all of your shit. Every time, oh, I am Bakugo. I am strong. I am better than you. Oh, yes, Bakugo, you're better than me. You're better than me, and you're stronger than me. Nobody gives a fuck for you, Bakugo, especially me. Now, leave me. I'm gonna get late on my training." "You're training with that stupid ass lady?" As Izuku immediately turned around and threw a ginormous rock on Bakugo and immediately got hold of his neck and smashed him into the wall, saying, "If you ever talked about my sensei like this again, I'm gonna fucking kill you, Bakugo. Understand?" As Bakugo immediately threw an explosion at Izuku's stomach and said, "Yeah, that's what I want to see. Your fucking master that he doesn't even know how to train you well. If it wasn't for that stupid place and I couldn't see you very well in the dark, I would have already defeated you." As Izuku getting angry and said, "You will never gonna defeat me, you asshole!" As he immediately threw another rock at Bakugo, but before it hit Bakugo, Izuku suddenly realized what he's doing and said, "Sorry, damn it." As Izuku immediately put the rocks back into their places and fixed the place before anyone should see the place. As Bakugo said, "Why are you stopped now, Deku?" As Izuku just spin around, putting his hoodie on his head and just walking away. As Bakugo said, "Hey, come back here!" As Izuku just continued walking while Bakugo said, "I'm talking to you!" As he got hold of Izuku's shoulder and spin him around, as Izuku immediately with his left arm throwing a punch on Bakugo's face, throwing him on the ground. As Bakugo getting hold of his nose, saying, "Ugh, you asshole, why did you?" As he looking at Izuku, and Izuku said, "Don't play with me. I'm not your friend. You're wasting my time. Just get out of here, Bakugo, and train for God's sake. If you're really thinking that you are stronger than me, how about you start training on your own?" "Sorry about the attack." As he just leave Bakugo there, and Bakugo said, "You think that you're stronger than me, huh? Just because you had a fancy quirk of yours, and you started to train in some weird underground mansion. That mean that you're stronger than me, huh? I'm gonna show you, Deku. I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. Just wait." As Bakugo leave Izuku and go into Degava Beach. And now we continue with Izuku as he finally got into the new entrance because Kiyoshi just changed the entrance so Bakugo doesn't follow Izuku. And she said, "Ah, Izuku, welcome back. Oh, well, hello, Sensei. Sorry for getting late. I was getting interrupted by Bakugo. Yes, I was feeling your anger, or at least your footsteps on the ground. I saw that you stopped attacking him at some point. I'm proud that you didn't give in into your hatred or your anger. Thank you, Sensei. Now, when should we start our training? As you know, Kiyoshi said, "Alright, but first of all, come here and let us enjoy a nice cup of green tea, alright?" "Alright, Sensei." As Izuku just sit down, Japanese style, on the table and start drinking some green tea with Kiyoshi. In the end, Kiyoshi start training with Izuku after giving him his, of course, earthbending outfit, which is looking like this. In the end, she start training with him, and after a couple of hours, or after a couple of months, Izuku started getting hauled very well out of his earthbending, but he's still not the, experienced level because, I mean, there's an earthbenders and Avatar show that needed like years of training just to get hold of their powers. Don't think that Izuku will gonna manage to do that in fucking 10 months. As Izuku after that, he done from training with his master, is right now at 1 day before the entrance exam. As Izuku said, "Thanks, Sensei, for the training today," as he just bowed in front of her, and Kiyoshi said, "You're doing very well on your training, Izuku. But I would ask from you one thing on a little cup of a green tea." As Izuku go and start drinking green tea with his master, as Kiyoshi said, "I still quite don't understand what this thing about heroes. Can you please explain?" "Oh, yes, Sensei. I really can't use my earthbending powers if I didn't get a hero license, they will gonna look at me just like any other villain because it's out of the law. And if I want to make this world fall in peace and harmony just like you always teach me, I'm gonna have to be a hero." Hmm. Well, following the rules is important indeed. But anyways, good luck, Izuku, and I have one request from you. "Yes, Sensei, anything." "I would wish from you to wear your I wish I would wish from you to wear your earthbender outfit in the entrance exam, will you?" Why exactly?" "It's just because to show the world that the earthbenders, or at least the last one of them, is still alive. Maybe there's some people around the world has still know who is the earthbenders and who were they before. But even then, I just want to watch you wearing your earthbender outfit in a real fight, or at least against whatever the heroes will gonna throw at you. Will you do this for me?" "Of course, Sensei. Of course I will gonna do this. I'm just gonna take the outfit and, well, wish me good luck tomorrow." "I know that you doesn't need luck, and I'm gonna watch you, Izuku. From here, I'm gonna feel everything that you will gonna do. So, good luck." As Izuku said, "You just said that you will never gonna wish me a good luck." "Well, let's just say that I'm wishing luck for the others in the entrance exam to see if they will gonna even manage to beat you." As Izuku said, "Thank you, Sensei. I'm quite, nervous. But anyways, thank you. See you around." As Izuku just bow and take in the outfit and leave the place. As in the next day, Izuku walking into UA wearing his fucking earthbending outfit, literally. He's not waiting into the physical exam. Everyone is just looking at him, seeing this weird kid that's they really don't know what the hell is he even wearing. As Izuku start walking into UA while Baku just looking at him from behind, saying, "Is he trying to get people to look at him or something? Wearing that stupid outfit of training of his. Whatever." as Izuku just go inside and sit down. As of course, President Mike starts explaining about everything, 1 pointer, 2 pointer, 3 pointer. In the end, a blue-haired kid stand up and said, Mr. President Mike, you talked about three kind of robots, but here on my paper I see four. If this is a mistake of UA, I am very disappointed. And you, as he pointed at Izuku. As Izuku said, me? What about me? You are wearing such weird clothes. Why are you wearing this? Are you trying to insult the entrance exam? If you're really trying to insult UA in front of us, then how about you get out of here? As Izuku said, I'm not trying to insult anyone. This outfit is made from an ancient or no, you will not. Why would I said that? Let's just say I'm not trying to insult anyone. This outfit is just making me able to use my quirk much more efficiency. Understand? I'm not trying to insult anyone here. If anyone that's trying to insult someone is you by insulting me, telling me that I am wearing something that doesn't, inappropriate as you say. It's just an outfit to make me move faster and stronger. So, how about you sit down? As President Mike said, well, both of you just calm down, both of you. And kid, don't worry about this blue-haired boy. I think you're actually sick. As Izuku just thinking President Mike about this, and President Mike explaining about the 0 pointer. In the end, Izuku just standing outside, just hitting his leg on the ground and cracking his fingers, just getting ready, cracking his neck, just things like that, where some people looking at him saying, do you saw that kid? Yeah, he wearing something weird, but he seemed quite not scared at all. Nah, I wish that I'm as much as confident as he is. He seems so ready for this. And after that, Izuku seeing in front of him someone is shaking in fear as Izuku tried to go a little bit closer, but immediately he being stuck by, of course, none other than the same blue-haired kid. As Izuku said, what do you want now? Didn't you already end it from fucking talking with me? You were trying to talk with that girl, so you will gonna ruin her chances inside the entrance exam, right? No. I'm just gonna walk in front so I can get. Tell me, who's your name? What is your name, please? My name is Tenya Ida. And I wish from you to go back. As Izuku said, no, I'm not gonna go back. What do you have? This is the earth. It's not yours to order me where to put my leg. The earth is the one that ordering people. You know that if the earth suddenly disappeared, we will never gonna have anything to put our legs on. No matter what's the place that we are in, no matter even if we were in some sort of agency of the number one hero All Might or something like that. The earth is the earth, no matter what the place. And I will not gonna care for someone like you telling me to move wherever he wants, or standing in some places that he wants me to stand in, because the freedom, I am free to stand whenever I want in the place that I want. Understand this, Tenya Ida? As Ida got shocked by this and said, whatever. Just don't talk to the girl. As Izuku said, and who you are to tell me not to talk into anyone? Aren't you right now talking with me? Seriously, if you will not gonna let me talk with that girl, why are you talking with me in the first place? Maybe you are right now ruining my chances in the entrance exam, huh? As Ida getting a little bit nervous and said, whatever. And before the talk continue, after that, of course, none other than President Mike opened the doors and said, "Go!" As after that. And after that, Izuku, once he hear the sound of President Mike telling everyone to go in, Izuku spin around and immediately start running like hell. He covered his legs with some rocks so he can move even faster by moving the rock on his legs. or something like that, or even maybe fly. In the end, Izuku right now flying in the air, levitating by some rocks that he put on his legs as he see a couple of robots in front of him, as he immediately stop levitating and fall on the ground as he just smash his hand into the ground, making a strong shock wave, sending a wave of rocks into the robots, piercing through them like spikes, as he destroyed about 30 robots, but just from that move, giving him about, let's just say, 55 points. As in the camera's room, All Might watching this, he said, wow, he just destroyed 13 robots from one move. What's this kid's quirk? As, of course, none other than Principal Nezu said, alright, let's see it, as he just taken Izuku file, name Izuku, age, blah, quirk, none, quirkless, as Aizawa said, quirkless, as he looking back at the, the screen, he see Izuku just smashing his leg into the ground, making some rocks jump, jump into the air, and after that sending a punch into the rock, throwing it even farther, and just smashing his hand together and just destroying everything, demolishing the place. As Aizawa said, he's not quirkless. That's basically a quirk. He seemed like he can control Earth, or maybe he can, telekinesis. As All Might said, how weird. And in the files, it says that he's quirkless, but he's not. Are you thinking about, yes, Principal Nezu, I'm thinking about him. Aizawa said, don't, All Might, maybe he's just forgot, to upgrade his file or something like that. Maybe he was just a late bloomer and, yeah, maybe you're right, but he doesn't seem like a late bloomer. He's have so much experience. He seems like he was using it before. As All Might keeping an eye on Deku for about the quirkless thing and how he's very great at using his quirk, or at least what's supposed to be. As Izuku after that, he just breathing heavily after destroying a couple of robots, giving him 185 points, as he said, well, that was kinda hard. Man, these robots are really hard to break, but as after that, Izuku starts sensing the ground, trying to see where is the other robots so he can destroy them, as he's sensing something bigger, something more bigger, and sensing someone else, someone screaming for help, as Izuku said, wait, there's someone needing help under a rubble, and there is, as Izuku immediately taking a rock from under his legs, making him levitate in the air as he gone on one of the buildings and see in one of the streets in the fake city the zero pointer about to crush a girl, as Izuku immediately jumped down as he lifting his hand up in the air and said no, and after that the girl closing her eyes, as she opened it she see the leg of the zero pointer not crushing her, as she said what, as she looking back at Izuku holding so hard, he's seemed like he will gonna lose his powers any minute, as Izuku said, no, not, no, as he just pushed his hand forward, making the zero pointer fall on his back, and after that he just lifting his hand up, making the zero pointer fly, and immediately just stop using his bending, making the robots fall on his body, breaking it and destroying the zero pointer. As in the camera's room, everyone is shocked by this, as Aizawa, maybe you are right about him. Or maybe he's just having telekinesis. I mean, he controlled earth and metal right now, but as All Might getting even more suspicious of Izuku, seeing him how he just, maybe he saved someone, but at the same time, he's quirkless and he have ability to control earth and metal. He's just so suspicious of him. As Izuku just fall on the ground and lean on the ground, breathing heavily, saying, well, that was kinda hard. As after that, Izuku just sit on his ass and look in front of him, seeing the girl that's still under the rubble, shocked by this, as Izuku just lifting up his finger, making the rubble fly off of the girl, and immediately stand up and start helping her move, as he said, "Are you okay?" As the girl said, "How did you do that? I didn't... Uh, I didn't know that I even can do that. I'm gonna have to talk with my sensei after this." As he just sent the girl into, of course, none other than the recovery girl, as Izuku just leave the place. But before he leave, All Might jump in front of him and said, "Ha ha! I am here!" As everyone's surprised by this, and Izuku, of course, still wearing his uniform, which is this, as Izuku said, "Oh, All Might, how did you..." As All Might said, "Young man, I will have to talk with you right now." As Izuku said, I really can't talk with you. I need to go back into my house. I am so tired. I'm really tired right now from all that rocks." "Well, I'm really sorry, kid, but I'm gonna have to take you with me now." As Izuku said, "What?" As All Might just said, "This is a very important thing, and we also want to tell you if you actually manage to get into UA too." Alright, as Izuku go with All Might just taking him into a room, and Izuku just, they gave him something to drink because he's so tired, as he just sitting down saying, "All Might, raise your head," and Principal Nezu in front of Izuku, as Izuku said, "So, why did you call me here?" "Well, Izuku," Principal Nezu said, "we called you here about one thing. First of all, are you quirkless?" As Izuku said, no. As, Aizawa said, really? Then, how do you have that, you know? So your quirk is what exactly? My quirk is the ability to control Earth. I can manipulate it, levitate the stone and everything, things like that." As All Might speaking and said, "Well, if that's right, how did you manage to make the zero pointer fly and just throw him away?" I really don't know how did I do it, seriously. I just kinda were so scared on that girl that she was gonna be crushed, and I just saved her." As Principal Nezu said, well, can I know when did you had your quirk?" I had it since like, 10 months before." As Aizawa and All Might are surprised by this. Aizawa said, 10 months and you already got that powerful with it? "Yeah, I kinda train a lot with my sensei." Oh. As All Might said, "Sensei, you have a teacher? Can you know who is he?" As Izuku said, "No, I'm sorry. She's really not into meeting other people. Sorry about that." "Well then, alright. We will gonna we will gonna put your quirk as Earth manipulation, and well, young Midoriya, I'm happy to tell you that you actually managed to get into UA with the flying colors and even got the first place. So, come here into UA after 1 week, alright?" As Izuku smiled and said, "Thank you, All Might. Thank you, Principal Nezu and Mr. Aizawa. Goodbye." As Izuku just left the place, and Aizawa said, he could control metal, but at the same time Earth. He kinda weird and suspicious in some way. When he said that he have a quirk, he was seeming like he's lying." As All Might said, "Yeah, he's kinda suspicious. Aizawa, keep an eye on him, please." "Of course, All Might." And this one gonna leave it off, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what do you think about this part, and what do you think will gonna happen in the next part. Well, I have nothing more to say than Severed was here.